you managed to legally monetize the game. So since our last conversation, you have managed to build your brand in such a way that I said I stalk your social media page. So I just want to talk about some of your brands. Let's start with LA Kingpins. What is that?
Oh, that's my marijuana brand. I put it in my jars, and I put it in other people's stores.
Oh.
But I will have my own dispensary. I want a dispensary license. I'm hoping to be open in a few months or weeks. I'm not sure. We're waiting on the city right now to give us the final approval to open up. Social equity is basically saying why the industry should allow people of color to have some equity in this business. Because if you look at how many black men and women have went to prison for marijuana, our numbers outnumber anybody else. And so why now that it's legal that we're not allowed to participate in this beautiful business?
You're also a published author.
Two times.
Yes, two times. Two times.
Three times.
Talk about the books.
Well, my first book was my autobiography. I wrote that while I was in prison. I was sitting there. I had a life sentence without the possibility of parole, and I was just thinking to myself, what could I do for young people? And I was specifically thinking about young black people who may venture down the same path that I took. How could I help them navigate their way through this world? Well, it came to me that I could write about my experience, so that if they picked up my book, they could literally start from the beginning. See how I got turned out. Because when I say turn out, I mean I look at myself from selling drugs to somebody that had got turned out. Because at one time I knew absolutely nothing about drugs, and once I got turned out, I fell in love with selling drugs. I wanted it every single day. I couldn't do without it, I thought.
You're also doing drops. Talk about that.
Well, people call me and ask me all the time, hey, it's my brother's birthday. Will you say happy birthday to him? And I'll be like, man, but I do it anyway. So Echo, again, this is another one of Echo's ideas. Echo came to me. He said, man, you know how people always ask you to do drops and maybe you get a business shout out or whatever, da. Why don't we start doing that as a business?
You started, what is it? Team Freeway Boxing. I was totally surprised. I did not think that you would enter into that lane.
When I was in prison, I thought about all the things that had happened to me in my life. And I remember one time I was at a fight and Don King walked up to the table where we were all sitting at eating, and he shook everybody's hand at the table. And I thought back while I was in prison writing my book, what would have happened that day if I would have told Don King I had $3 million and I wanted to follow him.
Oh, wow. I can't really see it. Hold it up. It's not in front of the camera.
Now,
oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yes, they get
an achievement award.
Yes.
And they tried to give you life behind prison. Look at how God works.
You didn't know that I'm getting ready to get into the music business as well.
Well, I'm a singer. Me. Really?
Yes. I'm going to take the music business by storm as well. And, I'm just having fun.